No sound. Hello, hello, hello. Roger. Oh, we're still rocking out to the opening. Shh. That's the hello, Roger, Roger, Roger. Hey, it's Larry Reed, the man on weed, and here we are on the July.
Check, check, check. There we go. I can hear it now.
The July 26th version.
Getting it in.
2019 of The Grinder, live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, in the middle of the summer. It's just been rocking. Last few days just been freaking awesome. The weather's just been
Hells yeah.
Hells yeah.
Bunch of craziness out here in the world.
The world has gone crazy since we've
Oklahoma,
last visited.
especially.
Oklahoma, yeah. We've had a lot of news and kind of interesting stuff there that's going on in there. Let's turn down a little bit. Turn on my laptop. Give me some laptop there, CD. CD on the ones and twos over
Getting
there,
it
holding
in.
it down over there. If you love music, if you love live music, Peach Festival being broadcast live all weekend. There you go. Share it to all the pages. Are you sharing it to all the pages?
I'm trying my best
There
to
you go.
get out there and put it on. I'm going to push it right here. We are live. Share. Oop, let me turn my volume down.
So we're just sharing because Sharon's caring.
It is.
Let's see what we got here. Let's go here. And then we'll go here. Oklahoma's gone crazy out here repeating
It's
ourselves.
crazy.
I repeat myself when under stress.
Hashtag Free Wally.
Hashtag Free Wally. There you go. How do you post this shit?
You named it Bullshit on the Stick.
I asked you what you wanted to call it.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
what did you
know.
tell
I
me?
mean,
What
that's
did you
what
tell
it
me
is.
when you said,
I said Bullshit on a Stick Friday night.
there you go.
And that's what you
It's
named
Bullshit
it.
on a Stick Friday night.
Hey, we're not going to get kicked off with this music, are we?
No, because it's jam music and they don't respect jam music. So all my hippie friends and all that
Just can get it in.
yeah, it's string cheese incident. It's not all that. Anyway, how do I get it to the page?
Just share to,
It won't share.
let's see, more options. Where do you want me to share it to?
Share it to our friends over at Cannabis Network Media.
Okay. Well, maybe not.
I probably can do it right through here.
So how is everybody this evening? Everybody doing good?
Excuse me.
It's like this week was the week that wouldn't end.
The biorhythmic nature of the universe has taken a slant to the crazy side.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure really why.
Hey, Dean.
There we go. So what do you want to talk about there, Miss Chronic? You want to talk a little bit about Halloween? What's going on there?
Well, we still got a lot of work to do. We're still in the beginning stages and phases of putting that all together. It's going to be a really great event. Put a post out, was asking the community to give me some ideas on things they would like to have. We're having mixed emotions about making it adult only, or having it where in the daytime could potentially be for the kiddos, and then they could head out when it gets a little bit later. But we're trying to create a kind of family bonding, fellowship, fun place to go where we can all get together and dress up like crazy maniacs. What are you going to be?
I mean, me, I'm just a crazy maniac as I am. I don't know what.
I know Storm said he wanted to be a goblin.
Yeah, I did see some of what Storm was talking about over there. It sounds like a good costume.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
always
it'd
a
be
costume
fun.
guy. I think it's the actual holiday that holds the most credence out there.
Yes.
Out of all of them.
We're doing it early enough in the month so that, everybody can still get it in. I mean, there's usually a lot of things going on all over October. That's my Palooza month. The Carrie Palooza is my birthday month. So
Your
that's what
officially made your entrance onto this planet in
was.
that month.
Yeah,
Is that
my mom said, there I was in October.
Doing.
That's where I was in October. So October is near and dear to my heart. That's for sure. And so I really definitely was looking forward to doing this Halloween this year.
You know, when I was
It's the
born,
first Halloween ever.
when I was born, they slapped my mother. No, not really. I'm psyched. Any kind of celebrate to celebrate cannabis, I'm all about celebrating cannabis, and its magical wonders of healing and doing all that kind of good stuff there, and also medicating in other mental ways and highways and the byways. And one of the things that's I don't know. Did you read about that guy that got arrested down there for the? Let's go to the Oklahoma MMA. That's the. Now I believe this is the mixed martial arts.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the best flower and all there, and this is our friend David Van Riesingham. Let's see.
Always has good info in
He
there.
does have some good info in there.
We haven't announced the location yet. We have it pretty much put together, but we're...
Here, you want to see one of the stupidest things you could ever buy for your bong?
Yeah.
This
let's
thing
see
right
it.
here. It's got to be the stupidest thing ever. Now you're going to stick a magnet on the inside of your tube, and then you're going to drag that magnet across your glass.
Well, it's freaking doing a great deal right there.
That ain't the way it's going to work.
Yeah,
The
it
first-
is, Larry.
the
They
fir-
wouldn't be false advertising.
Yeah, the first thing of real that they hit, the first glob of resin, because you might not be used to the nastiness of a bong.
Come seen yours.
Yeah, but I'm not even using a bong. They're talking about people that are smoking on the. How come I can't see all the text? What do you got going on there?
Dean said people need to talk more about how cannabis is a medicine and how shops should show charts of what helps and what aches. I agree. We were just talking the other day. I was talking to someone about people being frustrated with not knowing their dose and how, the doctors are giving the recommendations, but they can't really follow back up with the doctors on helping them with knowing their dose, and that a lot of people are kind of working together to try to figure it out. So, yeah, medicine, definitely we should be learning more. And
I'm going to find somebody
things.
that's going to help us out with that. How about that? We'll get somebody on the show, teach us a little bit more about in-depth medication, because that's one of the things. If you've got a real medical condition that is not being solved with the simple. Which camera am I looking at? That one?
I don't
This
know.
is that one. If you've got a serious medical condition that your in-house medication is not helping, your home remedy, then we're going to find somebody that. Do I look the right way when I talk to you? Look at the look at the
I
TV.
can't tell
Am
because
I-
I'm blocked by the whole camera itself.
you
I
can't even
can't
see
see
the
jack
TV.
crap because you done took my spot where I sit, where I can see everything. So I'm like
What?
blocked out.
Ow. There you go. I told you not to look at the camera. Don't look at the camera.
Don't look as badly. So don't look your freeze. You'll turn into a stone.
That's it. There we go. And so that's the thing. Did we run the last of it? Watch this thing again. They're gonna magic erase you for your bong.
I think that's cool. Just it's all gonna go bloop and just drop though.
It's not. It's gonna They might have done like 3 bong hits out of that thing, and there's no way that it's gonna take the resin off of there.
Larry,
No way.
did you order that item?
I did not. I would not.
So,
And I don't recommend anybody do it out there watching the Larry show. Here's one. What do you think about this? Well, that's the regular one. Where's all David's lists?
There's one. Put that one
Here's
on.
one. This is the one
Yeah.
they gave back the weed.
They said, just joking. gonna put
Psych.
We're going to take all your shit, put you in jail a little bit, fine your ass, and then just joking.
Introduce you to Bubba.
Yeah. Look at all that shit he got back, though. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
It's only halfway gone.
Yeah.
all
Everything
that
was off by half
cash.
a gram. Everything was off by half a gram.
Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah. That's classic. Classic. What else we got on the Oklahoma MMA? Oh, look at this. Yeah, everybody's got something to say, huh?
Everybody does.
Here we go. Let's hear what she's got to say here.
We got to turn the other music down.
All right, wait a second.
And some issues that have been brought to me. My name is Shelly, and
My name is Shelly. Not Kelly. Come on, let's rap. Can we make up a Shelly rap?
I could, but people probably don't want to hear that.
Let's hear what else you got to say. Keep someone quitting.
I'm not
What?
an attorney or a doctor, but I do work in the Oklahoma medical marijuana industry, and a lot of people have brought some concerns to me about some laws, some reputation issues,
Well, everybody's got an opinion, so that's just the way all that goes.
Like an asshole. Everybody's got one.
That's what they say, Miss Chronic. That's exactly what they say.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got on the Oklahoma Mixed Martial Arts Station.
Dean says, I live in Spyro where the guy got busted
Oh, jeez.
and bothers me that shops don't work harder at showing the benefits of what to use and how much or about because we were all different. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and
it's
really the more than you can share what you're going through with your stuff, Dean, you talk to other people and get into groups and, add more of a positive conversation than to what a lot of these groups end up tending to be is just you stink worse, you stink we worse, and then it's all
OKC
that. Look
cake
at this.
lady.
Look
What
at
the
this
hell?
OKC cake lady. Look at that.
That's one of them custom cakes.
Fantastic.
It's a custom cake. It's got some real good ganja right there on the side.
Look at that. I wonder if that sucker's infused.
Probably.
Shout out to the OKC cake
Look at-
lady.
She's got it smoking. Stop it.
yes.
She better
Yep.
stop. She even got the Bic lighter going on the side.
Oh, yeah. With some green fondant.
Yeah.
Were you a Cake Boss lady? Do you always
I-
watch Cake Boss when Cake Boss was around?
I like watching them. They make some cool stuff.
They do.
That's
do.
cool right there.
That is very cool.
Fondant's hard to eat.
Yeah.
It's made for looks, not to eat.
Yeah. For show and not going.
Yeah.
Here you go. Let's see what else we got here. That was one of the things. Let's go to Durbin's page. Where's Durbin? So one of the things that's broken out here. Let's forget about the guy that totally
Ruin his
jiggity
life.
jacked his life. Right? I hope the dude's innocent. I hope he's like that Enid guy, where they're like, "Oh well, it wasn't really meth. It was
Just
just."
a little bit of diamonds.
It was shatter, yeah. It was.
Yeah.
We never saw sauce before, so
We weren't sure.
we're just gonna have to ruin this guy's life and see what happens. And
Yeah.
you got. Here we go. Let's see what do we got here. So
That was an interesting read right there today.
this one, right?
Yeah. And I thought that was kind of crazy.
Here, let me give you the official. This is Walter Cronkite.
Say it, Larry.
It's time for an adult use constitutional initiative petition. The Oklahoma Tax Commission now says the selling of pre-rolls in a dispensary now requires the dispensary to purchase a cigarette tax license from the OTC. I'm waiting to find out if they are also trying to say that cigarette tax must be collected to drive prices up further. This state has already treated patients terribly by classifying the 7% tax in 788 as an excise tax, making the total sales tax in this medicine in an excess of 15%. They required business to register with the OBNDD, even though 788 does not require it, and created the OMMA. You have to register with the health department to sell packaged edibles. You have to register with the Department of Agriculture to sell clones. At some point, the greed and insanity has to stop. Oklahoma Tax Commissioner wants to provide some clarification. And then he tags Stint and Eccles and anyone and Tulsa World News. And I got a call into this guy and all that. Shout out to the Durbin. And then I know it got shared. It got 244 shares, so people are definitely up on it. I shared it. And
Yeah,
I
that's
shared
some bullshit.
and I shared it to the grinder there also. And then one of the things that he brings up that's a good point is, like, we got to get on our horses. And even though I personally I think it's a bad idea, but it's got to go constitutional amendment, because these people are going to be never ending. And it's going to be never ending, and so
Yeah, they'll just
might as
keep
well
changing it until they're
bust it out, right?
swallowed.
It might be at the expense of the. It might be at the expense of somewhat of the medical program, but if we hold true, and everybody says they're really about helping patients
Right.
while still making a little bit of profit, it'll work. You know, like, we can help the patients out still, but it's got to be a full drive to go legal, because the constitutional amendment, because they're just going to keep picking away at it. And then if, not everybody is, I saw, let's get into this here for a minute. I know you tagged me on this CD. There we go.
Bam.
So there we go. So in the middle of the Durbin thread, this guy, Chris Moe, says, please read my post from June 9th. I've been saying we need to run the petition drive during legislative session. We are putting together a team to take us to the next level. Please watch for a big announcement coming very soon. And then there's some replies.
Yeah, what are some of the replies?
Well, some of the replies are, Chris Moe, if we don't fight back, they'll ruin us. They'll run over us. Mario Walter Salvador says, definitely something to get behind right here. Ron Durbin says, to Chris Moe, we probably all need to sit down and discuss so only one is run, because I've drafted a new one and Delta 9 plans to run it. Would rather be the one everyone gets behind so we can get those signatures. Shauna Smith Hart says, I feel so lost. I'll say it again. I have a few contacts up here. Angela gets in there. John Phillips jumps in there. Ron, there will be a constitutional amendment initiative medical bill also to correct and make null some of these other laws passed by. Then they talk about, and then here's an interesting one. Ray R. Terry says, Chris Moe, you guys really want to screw our medical program by wanting rec? The only ones wanting rec are the ones who have something to gain. You guys have not done your homework, and what happens to states' medical programs who pass rec, I will not sign, I will oppose, and get everyone else I can to say nay. Which is one of the things that I always kind of felt especially at this point in the medical program here, is it's in such its infancy. There's been so much investment into the infrastructure. It's just getting rolling. They pretty much, anybody that wants to be in the business can get into the business. And so I thought it was a great program right from the get-go. Here's another one. recreation is not the solution. Oklahoma growers haven't had time to perfect their craft in Oklahoma climate. Most states that passed recreation had medical for 10 years or longer. Too soon for Oklahoma to go rec. So it sounds like it's going to end up, but really what I think those other people are missing out of that, and I was a big proponent of staying medical also, but when you start seeing them start picking off little things like that, like adding taxes to pre-rolls and doing things like that, and a dispensary can't roll their own joints. They can buy a pound of weed and they can have it in there, but they can't stick it in a piece of paper.
Right.
So it's a little bit on the ridiculous side on that. And really, I think one of the things that we all suffer from here is that there's a small group trying to do this whole thing, and there's not enough people that are there to give a loud enough voice.
No.
There's one voice or two voices or three
with
voices.
With their opinions.
With their, right.
Not with necessarily the opinions of all the people. And so, therefore, they're marching with their flag in their direction that they want it to go. And so, yeah, it's a challenge.
That's all you got to say about that? I thought you were ready to go on a roll.
Let's do it. It's a bullshit on a stick Friday night.
Bullshit on a stick Friday night. Let's go. And really, that's the only thing that's going to save is everybody working together.
Yep.
There's so many different fractured groups that are happening. You can just see it kind of. If it's a schooner sooner, and wagon wheels getting a little bit wobbly out there, Miss Chronic. It's getting a little bit.
Maybe there needs to be a change.
Well, not so much change. There needs to be more involvement from everybody out there.
Yeah, there definitely has to be more.
They can't. Hey, shrink me back down in there. Throw the pull water on me. Shrink me back down. We're gonna play a little jam here. Because I love music. I can't have it. Okay.
Oh, look at the light show. Getting it in.
Yeah, there you go. I wonder how loud that is in the broadcast. If that's
it's pretty loud.
Annoying,
it's
is
in my
it?
ears.
Well, it's in your ears, but you can't really tell how loud it is in the broadcast. But all right, we'll just stop that just in case. So that's pretty much the news. What do you think? How do you feel about that? Rec or medical?
I mean, I think that the medical side is definitely the primary reason that everybody was pushing for. But I mean, without the constitutional side of it, it's just like you said, they're going to keep chipping away at it and making changes and adding things. And these trailer bills, they slip up on us out of nowhere, like they did right before the session ended, and threw those trailer bills in on top of the Unity bill that they put on top of the 788. It's like they're just constantly changing things, and we just have to see more people getting involved down at the Capitol for sure. Because I know every time I went down there, I mean, I haven't gone down there, I'm not going to lie and say I've been down there a ton of times, but the times I have gone and met up with Norma, she was very gracious and was kind of showing me the ropes and telling me what to do. And, went down there and spoke with my folks, the senator, my congresswoman, my House of Representative, Fat Getter. Pissed off because of the whole waste management situation, talking about my displeasure with that. There just hasn't been a lot of, other than the same folks that are down there consistently going down there just hasn't been a lot of other people that are able. But you know what, it is tough. I mean, it's basically people work and people are busy, and you got over 3,000 people here that are new business owners in our industry. We have over 3,000 plus new businesses in the cannabis industry here in Oklahoma, and people can't just take off work all day. Because when I go down there, it's an all-day ordeal. So, getting together a group of people that are able to go down there and swap and take turns and be the voice and get information, talk to the people, get out to the community, see what people are saying, things like that. I think that's a big deal. Coming down the pipeline, because we found out that how many months did we say that the folks actually worked down at the Capitol?
140 days or so. 100, yeah. there's a mandatory how many days they actually have to do it, but it's got to be done by a certain day, and they talking a bunch of Latin and shit. And
I mean, and they're making like 6 figures for 140 days worth of work, and then our teachers don't make shit.
Well, that's because if they taught the kids some knowledgeable shit, they'd lose their jobs because they see what you know what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just saying,
you got to keep the populace stupid so that the people at the top can continue to hand out breadcrumbs to the needy. You know what I mean? That's really what the which is a whole lot of crap. I mean, I'm exaggerating.
You're talking about some bullshit on a stick.
I'm talking about bullshit on a stick. That's right. It's Friday night. Yo, shout out to James. James, good for you, bro. You got the Last of Us bowl, I think he said, was in here. Made the Last of Us bowl scraping last to payday. Hooray for James. Yes. Yeah, it could get dangerous, but I hope it gets dangerous. I don't know, Dean. I don't think it's going to pass federal anyway. I think what they're doing with the federal is they're trying to buy votes. That they're just dangling carrots.
They're giving favors and
if Chief Cheeto does it like at the end, yeah, they're gonna put an excise tax on top of it. They're gonna say, okay, we'll let you in and do all that kind of stuff, and then we're gonna charge you 6% on top of that for every gram of weed you sold in the place or whatever. And then I don't know, Ms. Chronic. The worst thing that's ever that when we go back and we look back in time is the worst thing that happened to weed is that it went legal again. Like there's it should just be decrimmed and just done with
absolutely.
it. They're going to legislate it till it's not fun anymore. It's not effective anymore. They're going to charge it per dry mouth or whatever. It's just I don't know. Free the weed. Free the weed.
Hashtag free Wally and free all the weeders.
Free Wally. Free the weeders. Free these people dancing at the boiler room.
Getting it
happening. Yeah, that's one of the things that if you're cruising around on the internets, go check out Seattle Hemp Fest. They got some issues over at Seattle Hemp Fest with Expedia. Expedia bought part of their parking lot or something like that. They're towards the end of the Seattle Hemp is on a huge. I really hate turning off this, but I guess I'll have to. We can always come back to it. Tell me we can come back to it, Miss Crown.
You can come back to it later, Larry.
All right.
Anything's possible.
Hot dog. Well, let's talk about Seattle Hemp Fest a little bit. June 28th. Where's the most recent one? Oh, there you go. Let's check that out. We've released our performer lineup for Seattle Hemp Fest. Let's check it out. If you've never been to Seattle Hemp Fest, you need to go check it out. Definitely check it out. Cher Parker main stage schedule. Let's see what we got there. Tell you, if on a list of events to go to, if you've got a bucket list, dang, Miss Chronic, that's like 2 weeks away. If you've got something on your bucket list to go see different cannabis events, you got to go see the Seattle Hemp Fest one of these times. It's August 16th, 17th, and 18th there in Myrtle Park, downtown Seattle. It's a gorgeous park. It's gorgeous people, awesome music. They're playing sacred water ceremony, announcements, bands. See, they have them every hour. And this is just one of the stages. I believe there's 5 stages. All that kind of good stuff. So if you got some time, go check it out. Seattle Hemp Fest coming up here in a couple weeks there. But they had some issues, but I don't see where the issues are. Nah.
Maybe they got better.
Here we go. This is Oh, here we go. Remember when traveling to the 28th annual Hemp Fest, no pot prisoners, bring them home. Right? We talk about Free Wally and all that kind of stuff. That's what they're dedicating this year's to.
Oh, that's good.
Is the 28th annual Seattle Hemp Fest, no pot prisoners, bring them home. And there's been a few over the years that come and speak at the Hemp Fest that they've gotten out of there. John and George. The last name eludes me for a second. It's a Philly last name, and he's actually selling CBD in the Philly area. Last time he did like 30 years because of those bastards put him away. And so that's that Seattle Hemp Fest. What else we got on the grinder here? There was something good I posted on here the other day. We're slow. What else you got to say, Miss Chronic?
It's Friday night.
It's Friday night. It's bullshit on a
Bullshit on
stick.
stick.
That's it. Come on. Did you watch this one? This is pretty good.
Forceful if you wanted dabs.
No, I'm good.
Give me a little volume there, TD.
You're more than welcome to have dabs. I'm not forceful if you wanted dabs.
No, I'm good. We'll get Barbie hands.
That was one of those hot mic nights.
She says she can't handle it. Ooh. I'll
Oh,
probably die.
she's ridiculous on edibles.
I am.
Like I've left her in the car at events. So like you just stay in here and you think about what you just did.
And then I'm like, I'm having a seizure, Teresa.
And I'm like, no, you're being stupid, and I don't want to deal with you right now.
I'm really, really having a seizure right now, Teresa. She's like, if you were having a seizure, you wouldn't be talking.
Listen to Counting Crows and shut up.
Counting Crows. Are you a Counting Crow fan, Mr. Chronic? Do you even know who the Counting Crows are? I don't know.
I'm not.
I know if I turn on one of their songs, they're
on
totally
purpose. I just haven't
poppy.
heard a lot
That
about 'em.
if we turn that on, we're
It's
totally
over.
toast. So what do you think about this? Let's watch this.
Real actual history. Back in the day, George and a few of the founding fathers did have hemp farms because they knew the meaning of hard work and integrity. But then our country did lose its way and began a war on drugs that was and still is just a war on people.
Damn.
And then a bunch of young corporate
We're
banker
off.
types come along telling us we're all in the new normal as they try and turn God's green miracle into an easy buck for themselves. They even hire
Larry,
fancy
kinda
Hollywood
shit.
directors to make them look all hip and cool. But you know what? Fuck
looks-
those guys.
Fuck those
They ain't
guys.
got no integrity.
No
The
integrity.
truth is, this country has always been people with integrity, all fighting for the one thing they can agree on. And that's why Integrity is donating 100% of profits to charities that work to right the wrongs of the drug war until weed is legal nationwide. You see, that's integrity. Those other guys, no integrity.
No integrity.
Do you want some fucking integrity?
Hell yeah.
Don't you wish everyone had some goddamn integrity?
Yes.
Well, soon, everyone can.
I think we should have one of those
Integrity
here.
weed.
Integrity weed. There you go. There you go. Now that's just become the most popular
What's
name.
up, guys? Welcome back
That's
to That Was Epic. Today,
What the hell
I'm
is
gonna be
that?
acting like I escaped from prison.
DOC something or another.
yeah. No, he's just you see that guy all the time. All right, I gotta get that integrity up there. Get that screenshot. Bam, right there. Now we got the. Well, soon everyone can. Okay, we turn off the. I don't know. What else you got, Miss Chronic?
Man, just a lot going on next week. We're going to have a lot of guests on. I'm going to work really hard. So if anybody wants to come on our show and show off any of your products or dispensary or processor or grower, or if you're just servicing the business, we definitely would love to have you on our show. Go over your products so we can put it out to the worldwide weed web. That's what Larry likes to do best.
That's right. It's the World Wide Web Web, and we are here to deliver it
That's right.
to the masses. And so that's the pretty awesome thing about bullshit on a stick Friday night. Is
That's
we just
what it
kinda
is.
hang
Kind of one of
out.
them
That's
chilling
the-
Friday nights.
Yeah.
I might even do a dab.
What? What?
Fuck it, it's bullshit on stick Friday night. Ain't got nothing else to do.
That's it.
Hashtag free Wally. Got to
Hashtag
get
free
myself
Wally.
together.
We got. What up, James? James needs integrity. You got a big old fat bone integrity.
Hells yeah.
Hell yeah.
Get it in.
That's it. We need the Tegrity Cup. What do you think? Let's grow
We can do
that
that at
now.
Halloween.
Tegrity Cup needs to be its own little cup by itself, where it's got to be almost like that shout out. Like you can't enter the cup. Somebody's got to recommend you
Yeah.
to be in the cup.
But then it won't just be like for the best strains and shit. It'll be like
No.
shit that we put together. Like,
Oh, it's
and we'll
Tegrity.
have him.
There's no winners. Everybody's
We'll have
a
him
loser.
be the one to put together all the names of the sections. We'll have like a throwing contest of nugs and there'll be all kinds of craziness. Like a Weed Olympics, Special Olympics. That would be awesome. Larry will be right there with his nectar collector on the front lines.
Raging and holding it down out there. Shout out to all the dabbers.
That's right.
We are dabbers. Who's got the fire? Dabs in the sea. Apparently, Bootlegger does.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. There's the hida. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. That was a nice time. Got me fired up. What else we got going on? Back some more String Cheese Live.
Yeah.
That's Kang right there. Kang plays like this. I believe it's a mandolin. I could be wrong, though. And he's always barefoot.
Like Chief Peace.
Like Chief Peace. Shout out to Chief Peace. He's got a new album going to be coming out soon. I seen him in a fisheye lens today. Oh, they're going to funk it up a little bit. Maybe we need to stay tuned.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got, Miss Chronic. Got anything
Bullshit
else
on
for her?
a
Bullshit
stick
on a stick.
Friday
We're gonna go
night.
get hi.
medicate, Larry.
Damn. That's higher level of medication.
That's right.
I need to work my leg. That's it.
I'm gonna do it. Gonna do a Tuesday.
I think we're gonna have a gonna do the two step. Yeah. No, we're gonna have maybe a special guest here tomorrow night that nobody. Everything's got to change to stay the same. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we are going to be rolling out soon. That we're not sure exactly if it'll be this week or next week, but we have the Tea with Tea going to start out.
With tea.
Yeah, Tea with Tea. She'll be starting helping us do some current events, reporting in from the Tulsa area. Going to try to bring the Tulsa love into the OKC and everywhere else for that matter. So we'll be working on getting that put together. We do have a lot going on next week, actually. We got to try to put things together.
It's Triple T. It's Tulsa. There you go. I'm
Tea
probably
with
too
tea.
loud. Probably too loud in the mix here. Wait, let me turn that down.
Coming soon.
I ain't really a string cheese fan, to tell you the truth, though.
Well, they're getting it.
Yeah, they're getting it. I'm a J-Rad fan more. Uh,
I'm a B-Rad fan.
B-Rad? Cardi B in town last week, huh?
Yeah.
That's where our
Kevin Gates.
our hero Kevin Gates. That's like the comedy, right? So what did she sing, and then he gets up there and does this comedy? No.
Nope, he's a rapper.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I thought it was the short guy that's in all the movies.
That would be Kevin Hart.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
No, Kevin Gates is a rapper.
Yeah. What's he sing? You got any?
He has lots of songs that he raps.
Funky Cole Medina.
Nope, not that one.
You know, I was listening to the other day. You know,
You're all trapping. You say you be trapping. I thought you would definitely know who Kevin Gates is.
I trap.
I know. I heard you. I figured you know who Kevin Gates is. He's definitely traps.
He traps.
Yes. He don't have to trap anymore. He's rich.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Uh.
They said Cardi kicked her shoes off and her took her wig off and kept it going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
She just got comfortable on stage. She had to get down through there, show Tulsa what was really going on.
Pimp Daddy himself. That's where we're going to finish it up with. Miss Chronic, anything to say? We're going to walk out here with the funk master of all times, Mr. George Clinton.
Might as well.
Miss Cotton, got anything?
Bullshit on Stick Friday
Bullshit
night.
on
We
Stick
gotta
Friday
finish
night.
it
You
up.
got to finish it up with some P-Funk in the house.
That's right.
It's the Mothership Connection.
That's right.
You hear the Mothership? Don't start screaming in the microphones, huh? It's probably not good. Timmy, is he wearing a diaper? Yeah, there he is.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't have P-Funk playing in your... There you go.
Brings out the best in you.
We're going to cut the mics out and just let the Mothership play. Miss Chronic, you got anything to say?
That's all. Good night.
With that, Free
Y'all have-
Wiley, good night.
See
CD,
you later.
thank you so much. Always on the ones and twos. Larry Debate on weed.
Good night.
Everybody move your body. Everybody swing down. Hey, y'all can do better than that, because we got to get the mothership in here tonight. And it's going to take energy to get the mothership in here tonight. Raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand. I said swing down, say chariot down, band. Let me rock. I'm going to swing down, chariot down, band. Let me rock. Swing down, just stop it. Let's just swing down. Do you wanna fly, Houston? Do y'all wanna fly this evening? Do you wanna ride on the mothership? No. Do you wanna fly? Yeah, bring it down. Swing down. Just stop it. Let me ride. Put your hands together, y'all. Just stop it. Let me ride. Swing down. Just stop it. Let me ride. Somebody help me sing, y'all. After the mothership comes, there will be no second coming. When the mothership comes, yeah, you better be ready to ride. Houston, do you want to ride, y'all? Yeah. Do you want to ride tonight, y'all? Do you want to ride? Ooh, yeah. Do you want to ride? Bring it down one more sing, swing down. Come on, you stand, y'all. Come on, sing, y'all.